Prophet Muhammad was born in the year 570, known as the Elephant Year, and is regarded as Islam's final prophet. There are numerous lessons that can be learned from his life, and there are many quotes known as hadiths that guide Muslims in living their lives. Hey guys, what's happening? Welcome back to another episode here on FTD Facts. My name is Leroy Kenton, and in this episode, we're going to be diving into 10 life-changing things said by Prophet Muhammad. So let's get started. At number 10, let's see what he said about planting trees. Muhammad said, Muslims will always earn the reward of charity for planting a tree, sowing a crop, and then birds, humans, and animals eat from it. And that's found in Al-Bukhari and Muslim. Now, we can, of course, have a broader meaning and application for this hadith by drawing parallels to other benefits that plants provide to humans, animals, as well as the environment. Like trees, for example, can provide shade along the road and add beauty to the environment. And these, of course, are significant advantages that the general public enjoys. Similarly, trees also can be habitat and shelter for birds and other animals. Coming in at number 9. Living your youth. The Prophet was always attentive to and interested in the young, emphasizing the importance of youth. Now, he instructed this in one hadith. Take advantage of 5 matters before 5 other matters. Your youth before you become old, your health before you fall sick, your wealth before you become poor, your free time before you become busy, and your life before your death. Number 8 leads us to what Prophet Muhammad said about the status of mothers. According to Islam, a woman's place as a mother is one thing, but her place as a person is quite another. A person can become good and go to paradise, or bad and go to hell. They can be moral or immoral. They can be irreligious or religious. And in this regard, there is no distinction between a man and a woman in this regard specifically. But the Prophet Muhammad did state the following. The mother is in the middle of the doors of paradise, and that's in Ibn Hanbal, volume 198. Also, Prophet Muhammad spoke about respecting your elders. The Muslim community has a clear social hierarchy in which the elders are at the top. Although an elderly person can be anyone older, the term is most commonly used to refer to someone who has reached old age, what's classified as old age according to us. In Islam, the elderly are highly valued, not only as a source of wisdom and experience, but also because of their special status in Allah's eyes. So, as a result, they are highly respected, and their opinions are taken into consideration, and their wishes are accommodated whenever possible. One statement that Muhammad said was this: respecting a Muslim elderly person is like showing respect to Allah. And that's found in Usul al-Kafi, volume 2, page 165. Moving on to number 6, playing in childhood. Prophet Muhammad, he talked about raising children in such a way by allowing them to play and explore things on their own, because it's going to actually help sharpen their mind. He said this statement, and I quote, "Playfulness during childhood will elevate one in wisdom in his or her adulthood." And that's from Naj al-Fasaha, page 564, hadith number 1940. From there, let's look at number 5, treating children. Of course, treating children with care and respect. You know, the child is also a human being too, and parents who love their children should treat them with care and respect, of course. Now, respect for a child is regarded as a critical component in their development. So Prophet Muhammad had these words to say: love children and be kind to them, and keep your promises to them, since they only know you as their provider. And that's from Usul al-Kafi, volume 6, page 49. There's also some life-changing words about having true friends from the Prophet Muhammad. The Prophet Muhammad placed high value on maintaining relationships with friends. Not only is it encouraged, but the value of having good friends and surrounding yourself with good company is often stressed to Muslims. Prophet Muhammad said this, and I quote, "A man follows the religion of his religion, so each one should consider whom he makes his friends." And that's from Abu Dawood. Next up at number 3, gratitude to parents. Parents are the means of giving all of us life, and humanity and ethics demand that we safeguard mothers and fathers by exhibiting goodness towards them. Muhammad, he did emphasize the importance of treating parents rightly by saying this: "Every righteous child who casts a look of mercy and affection upon his parents shall be granted for every look of his rewards equivalent to that of an accepted Hajj." And that's found in volume 74, page 73 of Biharul Anwar. Moving on to number 2, the treatment of women. The Prophet Muhammad encouraged Muslims to be kind to their women when he delivered his famous khutbah or sermon on the Mount of Mercy at Arafat in the presence of 124,000 of his companions who had gathered there for the Hajj al-Wada, which is the farewell pilgrimage. Now in it, he commanded those that were present and all future Muslims to be respectful and kind to women. He said the following: "Women are held dearer in Allah's regard than men, and Allah will highly reward any man who brings joy to his mahram women." And that's in Usul al-Kafi, volume 6, page 7. Coming in at number 1, Allah's favor. The Prophet Muhammad, he did emphasize that Muslims must know how well they are in the eyes of Allah. Apart from the earnest desire to reach paradise, all Muslims worship Allah out of fear, love, and hope. Muslims fear his wrath and punishment, they hope for his mercy and forgiveness, and praise him for all the blessings he has bestowed on them. Loving him is just part of perfecting their faith. It was also said in the hadith, "The most beloved people to Allah are those who are the most beneficial to people." The most beloved deed to Allah is to make a Muslim happy, or to remove one of his troubles, or to forgive his debt, or to feed his hunger. And that's from Al-Mujam Al-Awsa 6:13-9. Alright guys, so we made it to the end of this episode. This was just a brief look at 10 surprising and life-changing things that Prophet Muhammad had said. As always, I want to hear your thoughts and comments down below about anything that was mentioned in this episode. If you made it this far in, don't forget to leave a big thumbs up. And if this is your first time here to FTD Facts and you want to join the family, subscribe and ring the bell. That way you'll be notified of our future episodes. Thanks for hanging out with me in another one, and I'll catch you guys soon.